Hi, this is Robbie with the Magnolia Jazz Band, and today is September the 14th, Wednesday, and it's the 14th day of my 30-day video challenge. A couple of things are changing today. Now I'm recording the video in my office, and I think I'll discontinue announcing how many days this is in my video challenge. Enough is enough. I'm doing this every day, and I'm getting a little bit better every time. Today, I've been continuing to think about war and peace and human destiny, light little subjects like that. Started thinking about things like this last Sunday on 9/11. There was so much to do about the tragedy of 9/11 and just where we stand, what's the world like, and all that. Times like this, I often pick up one of my favorite little books. That's this book. Can you see that? It's The Lessons of History by Will and Ariel Durant. These two people have spent about 40 years plus writing, just documenting the history of Western civilization, and at the end of their 40 years of doing that, they wrote a little book of essays about trends and patterns in history. And one of those little essays I love to read often is about warfare. And I thought about that last September, September the 11th. And one of the points that they brought up was that in the last over 3,000 years of human history, there have been fewer than 300 years where there was no warfare anywhere on the planet. And that's a pretty dismal historical record. I think despite all the lofty books of wisdom in just about every culture you can imagine, the Golden Rule doesn't seem to do very well in historical hindsight. And so I'm wondering, are we really doomed to a destiny of combativeness and aggressiveness and invading our weaker neighbors in order to plunder their resources or their water or their wealth or their territory? Is that what we're all about? Or are we destined to learn to live and cooperate a little bit better? In other words, is our life a zero-sum game where one person's victory is another person's loss? And I keep thinking to myself, well, I don't want to hope that that's the case. And the reason, the lesson for me is that in my business, I'm hoping to generate some kind of a cooperative system with my colleagues and my friends so that our life is not a zero-sum game, that we can instead cooperate better, create a better market, create better products, and as much as each of us will prosper, we'll all prosper. That's the kind of thinking that I've been doing, thinking about war and peace and human destiny. Well, enough of this heavy stuff. I'll be back again tomorrow and talk with you then. Tomorrow will be day 15 of my 30-day video challenge.